ahead and take it to the cosmos. I said, I got the cosmos. You got that, man? Hey, man, I got the cosmos. Hey, man, go ahead and take it to the cosmos. I said, I got the cosmos. Big Tom Brown? Yeah. Hey, man, he is an ordinary guy.
Always happy to hear my big brother or little brother, just my brother, Kurt Franklin. Glad to hear he's doing good as well. I'm Tom Brown, your host on the Doing Good movement. If I look extra happy and jittery, it's because I have a super duper special guest with us today. I'm not even going to introduce her just yet. I want to just let you all get a little stirred up and say, who is that? I recognize her. I know most of y'all know already who this is. I'm just having a little fun. But as always, I want to start with an inspirational moment as we get into the Doing Good movement. Remember, this platform was created so that any opportunity we get to promote, inspire, and encourage good activity, to meet and introduce you to good people, good programs, and good initiatives, we want you centered and focused on. That's what you're going to get on this station every time. So in a time like now, where there's so many emotions stirring, so many people are trying to look for the silver lining and the hope, we hope there will be one of those places that can help you locate a little bit of that along the way. I'll tell you, family, to be encouraged. I'll tell you, family, to look towards the hills. I'll tell you, family, that the best is still yet to come. So with that, I want to thank you all so much for joining us again today on the Doing Good movement. I am your host, Tom Brown, and I'm so glad to be serving you yet again today.
This you can bear. You stood right beside me, yeah, and I won't forget.
Training Grounds, Inc. is a 501c3 nonprofit established over 10 years ago. Our mission is to assist youth and adults with personal, career, and leadership development through training and support services.
I'm walking to jobs. I'm getting on the bus for jobs. It's like I'm hungry. I don't want to stop.
I'm working. I'm a full-time mom. I'm happy, and I think I'm a success.
For more information, visit www.traininggroundsdmv.org.
I'm so great in my future, and I look much better.
This segment is brought to you by Monument Enterprises, your complete facility service provider with many maintenance solutions and one point of contact, offering property management, operations and maintenance, janitorial services, and much more.
What's up, man? I was at this place. Man, what was you doing, man? What's up with that? Man, I was doing the ooh. Hey, yo, man, come on. What's up? I've been hanging out at the Fantasia, they been dropping me their hands on my thing. Hey, man, what's up with the Fantasia? Man, what's up with that? Females is alright. Yeah, they be deaf. They be deaf. I want that. They deaf on the money. Hey, yo, my phone's back. Hey, Mike, you got that, man?
So we're so delighted to be back here with the Doing Good movement, and I'm gonna get right into it. This sister here to my right, Wanda Lockridge, is somebody who I hold in very, very high esteem. Thousands, if not millions, of other people have been blessed and touched by her and her family's legacy. We had the opportunity to honor you a couple weeks ago with the Gala and Human Servant Award 2016. Congratulations on that. But I'm just grateful you're here. So I introduce to some and present to most my sister, Wanda Lockridge.
Tom, thank you so much for having me back here, and thank you for the honors. When I realized who I was standing up against, I was like, they're making me look good here. I didn't know I was up in this league, so that was really good. Thank you so much for what you do out in the community. You do so much all the time, and congratulations on your new space here. I love the space here.
Oh, wow.
It's wonderful. Yeah,
Well,
you're doing
this
some
happened,
good
Wanda.
things. God is good.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Well, you know, Wanda, you know, as I share all the time, most people probably that only know you on the surface or know you casually might quickly just equate you only with the work that your late great husband William
Sure.
O'Lockridge.
Yeah.
I've been fortunate enough to have encountered his mastery of people, his mastery of community, his mastery of issues. And as a young man, just looking to find my way into a level of leadership, he had tremendous insight and wisdom. He was willing to share with me, and he didn't know me that well personally, but it didn't matter. It mattered that I was present. It mattered that I was searching, and it mattered that I would at least heed the wisdom. So we shared some very special encounters, and I'll never forget that. But then, as I got to know more about you and the work that you've been committed to, even more so over the last several years, I just think that you represent, I mean, a lot of people talk about our great First Lady, Michelle Obama. And then you can ask many people around D.C. and certainly in Ward 8. We've had Michelle Obama in our midst, or a spirit of Michelle Obama in our midst for a long time. So I just want to thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back and being a part of what we're trying to do here. And doing good, you represent doing good. You represent exactly what we're trying to say, that there's many people that have good. So tell me a little bit about, can I hear a little bit about your origin? Because you have a good moral compass and center. And where did that start?
Well, first let me say, when I introduce myself, I say I'm a Ward 8-Etonian.
Yes, indeedy.
I'm born and raised in Ward 8.
Ward 8-Etonian.
I am
That's
Ward
it.
8.
That's
and,
right.
and that's where my foundation came
Yes.
from. I had some really strong mentors in my life
Yes.
and mentees in my life. And so they just really took me at the age of 18. I was ANC commissioner.
Wow. I didn't know that one.
Yeah, I was ANC commissioner at 18 years old, and it was because of a young man named Absalom Jordan. I lived across the street from Absalom Jordan. If
Yes,
you know
indeed.
Absalom Jordan, he's
Yes.
a strong man.
Yes, he
he
is.
has a strong voice.
Yes, sir.
And he just took me
Love
under
you,
his
Mr.
wing.
Jordan.
Love you, Mr. Jordan. And so I started just going to meetings with him. And he said, Wanda, you know, you should run for ANC. I was like, what's an ANC? You know, I had no idea what an ANC commissioner was. I only had 3 bullets on my flyer. I'm a Ward 8 resident. I'm a graduate of Ballou Senior High School. I don't remember what the third one was.
Well, the first two are the main ones that matter, right?
Right.
And
we
my
won.
co-host is there you go. See?
Yes.
Oh, boy. That blue night over there.
Yeah. Night in the house?
Yes, it is. Oh, I'm
and
about to
so
get it.
there you go. And Ballou, I have to say, I'm on the committee of Ballou alumni. And that what made me who I am.
Yes.
And so I thank
Black
God
Washington,
for,
we see
yes,
you, man.
Black
Okay,
Washington.
Blue is in the house. Blue is running things. I see you, Black.
And then meeting William.
Yeah.
Meeting William in oh my gosh, I'm not going to tell you all, 1981.
Wow.
We were together 30 years. And when I met him, I was an
That's
ANC commissioner. And so we were working in the community together.
That is
Alabama
awesome.
Avenue Renaissance Task Force. I remember it was like yesterday.
Wait a minute.
Alabama Avenue Renaissance Task Force.
Listen, that's going to be a doing good trivia question about a month from now.
That's
Let's
right.
see if Mr. Washington remembers that.
So, and so, yeah, I started just doing stuff in the community, knocking on doors like most young people. That's why I support young people today.
Yes.
Like the Treon Whites, congratulations, Treon, for your victory, and Marcus
Oh, man,
Bachelor
look
for
at-
your
look at that
victory.
election in Ward 8.
Absolutely.
All that youth.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness! And you were one of the pebbles that created those ripples, the youth movement that's been active for years in Ward 8 and still active today. And certainly the election the other day proved that
Yes.
with so many young leaders assuming official capacity. in
Absolutely.
Ward 8.
I
It was
absolutely
tremendous.
love it.
And
so
throughout
now,
the city, actually.
now it's our time to sit back and support them.
Well, I'm glad you said that because, you know, a big thing that I believe in wholeheartedly, and I've seen you do so many times, is a succession plan. One of the things that I think gets lost sometimes in just the business of life, or the intensity or commitment to a calling or a mission is that oftentimes we don't think about sowing into the generations behind us. And oftentimes people spend so much time contributing that they forget that I need to leave a legacy intentionally. I need to find a couple young people that I can pass all the insight and wisdom on to. And that's what elders did from the beginning of time. You know, the roots of our ancestry. The elders were great successors. They were great at picking and informing you even from birth. So I thank you that you also honor that tradition in many lives. And we're going to go to break. And I'm going to get another Blue Night in the house. And we're going to talk a little bit about something super duper special that I had a chance to be a part of. Doing Good was a part of last year. Talk about that coming up this Saturday. So this is your boy Tom Brown, the host of the Doing Good movement, with my guest, my sister Wanda Lockridge. We're going to go to break real quick and bring in the man himself, Black Washington. Yes, Black Washington is still alive and strong in D.C. You'll get that on the way home.
1932, somehow Mama knew God had a plan for you. With a light around your head, some tried to hurt you, but you made them laugh instead.
It's a critical time now. A time to remember and recall who we are. Become who we were born to be.
Training Grounds, Inc. is a 501c3 nonprofit established over 10 years ago. Our mission is to assist youth and adults with personal, career, and leadership development through training and support services.
I'm walking to jobs. I'm getting on the bus for jobs. It's like I'm hungry. I don't want to stop.
I'm working. I'm a full-time mom. I'm happy, and I think I'm a success.
For more information, visit www.traininggroundsdmv.org.
I'm so great in my future, and I look much better than I look right now.
This segment is brought to you by Monument Enterprises, your complete facility service provider with many maintenance solutions and one point of contact, offering property management, operations and maintenance, janitorial services, and much more.
What's up, man? Man, what was you doing, man? What's up with that? Man, I was doing the Hey, yo, man, what's up? I've been hanging out at the Fantasia, you know, they been dropping me hands up there. Hey, man, what's up with the Fantasia? Man, you tell me that. Females is alright. Yeah, they be deaf. They be deaf. I want that. Hey, Mike, you got that, man?
Oh my goodness. We really are fortunate. You know, the Doing Good movement was built on two hosts. Myself, Tom Brown, and a certain person to my left that has been absent all year. He couldn't find his way to Suitland, Maryland to our new digs, y'all. Now, I know he has a brand new car now, so that's not an excuse. I know that he's been here 20 times, so that's not an excuse. But none other than my co-host, my main man. Now I'm surrounded by some Blue Knights.
Nice in the house. Nice for life.
I've never felt safer.
That's right.
I've never felt safer. Now you're talking about a Wilson Warrior here. And I'm going to say an Oakland.
We still love it.
And a Roosevelt Raider. You had to go to two high schools. Long story. Y'all don't want to know about it. But I feel safe around these two Blue Knights. Black, good to see you, homie.
Thank you,
Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you know.
Feels good to be back.
Where you been?
You want the long story?
You don't have time for your long story, brother.
Well, you do know that I was hospitalized.
Yes.
Yeah. And glory to God that I'm here.
Amen.
I had a heart attack in the end of July.
Yes.
Wow.
And I'm 108 days smoke free.
Yes.
Told you I was
doing good, bro.
Yes.
That's right. Changed my diet.
Yes.
Sir.
But the downside of quitting smoking is gaining 35 pounds. Woo! So now I'm working on that.
It's all good, brother.
Yeah.
But other than that, I've been chilling.
All right.
Listen, man, I am happy to be able to look you in the eyes and have you back in this seat.
I'm happy to be in this seat.
I honor you. I honor your commitment. I honor all the adjustments. And I'm just thanking God that my brother, my co-host, my friend, is able to join us, man. So we're going to have a wonderful time. I want to yield to our guest, Wanda Lockridge.
That's right.
And, you know, we have been talking a lot about how she got started and some of the great things that she experienced coming up in Ward 8 in D.C. And I know you all are proud. So can I ask you all each to answer this question?
Okay.
You're going to get each one chance. I'm going to start with you, Wanda.
Uh-oh.
What is, and I know there's many, but what is one of the greatest things about being a Baloo Knight?
Family. I mean, and playing Anacostia football. And we still have those connections. So we still have connection. I still hang out with people I graduated with, and I won't tell you the year, but yeah.
So, Black, I'm going to throw the question to you. What is one of the greatest things about being a Baloo Knight?
Where do I start? You know, they just carried it like it was a college when I went there. You know, it was more than a high school. And before we got that new building, you couldn't tell us we wasn't fly. You just couldn't.
You don't want to see the pictures I had.
So I mean, we was the first to start a fraternity. I mean, we was doing our thing in math and science.
Yes.
And the band always.
Still, yes.
Everybody that was in a go-go band came out of Baloo, from Bear to Bugs to Phone to.
Okay, this is not the Baloo Night Show.
I'm just trying to.
Baloo is doing good. We get the message. Baloo is doing good.
What, 3 lunch periods? We had 3, 4, and 5 lunch periods when I was there.
So, Wanda, this Saturday, you are hosting yet again another great event, Dancing with the Scholars.
Yes.
And the Dancing with the Scholars are for helping young people go to college that go to all periods.
I know y'all have me laughing, crying in here. Remember those days?
I told him don't try it at home.
Doing Good was able to be a part of the event last
year.
We had a great time.
Yeah.
It was a star-studded event. It was a first-class event. Everybody had a great time. So can you tell me a little bit about the vision, where it came from, and then we'll talk a little bit about how people can continue to support it and where they can find it.
Well, first, we're just blessed to be in our 6th year. I never thought that we would be here 6 years after the passing of William. And the vision came, obviously, after William passed. I really just threw myself into the work. And it was important for myself and my family to continue his legacy, to do some of the things he was doing on the State Board of Education. At that time, it was the Board of Education.
Right.
And so I gathered some family and friends, and we sat around the table, what can we do? And I didn't want to do like an event where it was sit-down dinner, because all your money goes to the food, right? So we wanted to do something where the monies could actually go to programming. And we thought about the ARC, because they've been really great friends and partners with us. And we talked about Dance with the Stars. And I said, but our students are scholars. So the name came out with that. And so it's pretty much imaged after Dancing with the Stars. It is. And so we have 3 students from Baloo, Woodson, and Anacostia. They dance with the State Board of Education representative. So this year we have Mark Jones. We have Tierra Jolly. And we have Mary Lloyd.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Mary was excellent last year.
Mary turned it out last year. She turned it out.
Y'all got to see Mary Lloyd. She's going to leave it all on the stage.
She's going to leave it all on the stage. And she's ready this year, too. She's challenging Mark Jones.
Oh, okay.
Said, I'm challenging you, Mark.
Get it together, Mark.
Yeah. And we have our judges are the state board, this council member. So Chairman Mendelson.
Oh,
He's returning this year.
Yeah, that's good.
Council member Yvette Alexander, who we're honoring this year.
Oh, she was hilarious
She is funny, right?
Oh, my God.
Expect the same thing this year. Expect nothing less this year. And we also have the Ward 8 council member, the Ruby May, who are judging. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I remember there's a scene where you all were all dancing on stage together.
Yes.
We got footage of that. Yes, indeed.
That was my birthday.
You show that.
Right.
Yeah,
I was
in the mix. Yeah, I remember that scene. In fact, we have that on camera.
Yeah.
We have that on camera.
I heard you. We're not sure. Yeah, but we had a good time. And so what we do with this one fundraiser that we do in the course of the year, we have 4 programs that we do, and it's the scholarship. That's our first program that we offered, and today we've given over $70,000 in scholarships.
That is incredible. Can you say that again?
$70,000 in scholarships.
$70,000 in scholarships.
Yeah.
So
since our existence.
So let me ask you. I know you were sharing with me. So one part is the fundraising aspect of
Correct.
it, and the scholarships.
Correct.
So how does a guy like me get a chance to compete? And I mean, I like to get my little groove on, and how can I get in the competition?
I want you to be the act. You don't even have to be the competition. You just come up there. I saw your moves. I saw your moves at your birthday. I saw your moves.
I'm gonna tell you, got
that. No, there's no evidence.
I got it.
I have it. I recorded that.
I got
it. Oh yeah, I saw you moonwalking.
You got good moves. It's the facial expression.
Exactly.
Be nice.
It was great.
No, so when is it? It's coming up this Saturday.
It's this Saturday, the 12th, 7 o'clock. It starts. It ends at 10. It's going to be at the Arc. This is our 6th year at the Arc.
Beautiful event, I'm gonna tell you.
Oh my gosh!
And people
in
come
the heart of Ward 8, Washington D.C.
Well, I love the Arc.
Yes.
And so for people that want to get tickets and want to support, where do we go to do that?
Yeah. Certainly. In order to get tickets, you can go to our website. It's www.williamlockridgecommunityfoundation.org. Tickets are still on sale. We're almost at the end. We have maybe like 25 tickets left.
Well, I'm here to announce that Doing Good is going to purchase 10 tickets. So
God
you're not
bless
going
you.
to
Yes,
have many more. We're
15 tickets left.
Yes, indeed.
Thank
We're going to
you
have a
so
special
much.
promotion running tomorrow for people to win those
great.
tickets.
Thank
Running
you.
all tomorrow or running during the show
Okay.
that we air throughout the day. But we're going to support with 10
Always.
tickets. And we're going to be on location.
Are you?
So you all better be extra cute because we're going to have the cameras out on Saturday interviewing and capturing the moment. So we're looking forward.
I'm interviewing. He's dancing.
So I heard you had some news in reference to Williams' alma mater and some students in a scholarship.
I'm so excited. We tried this relationship. We've been building this relationship with Tennessee State University. William graduated from Tennessee State University for over 4 years. And all of a sudden, this summer, one of the alumni, someone that William went to school with, called me out of nowhere. This is how God works. He called me out of nowhere. He said, Wanda, we have an opportunity to send 4 students to Tennessee State University on a full scholarship.
Wow. That is so awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
So awesome.
We're going to go down late this month because one thing is for sure, our students can certainly go to college, right? But we have to make sure they stay in college.
Exactly.
It's one thing to get them there. So we're going down the end of this month. We're surrounding them with mentors. So if they are needing of anything, whether it's classroom tutoring or toiletries or transportation back home, because that's another program we have. We have an emergency assistance fund that bring kids back home if they need it, if they need books, whatever. We want to make sure our students stay in school.
So it's a sustainability plan built in. It's not just about sending them. I love that.
Absolutely.
Very few organizations even do that. Have the vision.
Yeah, we have to keep them in school.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about that. So we're working. We're prayerful that we can do this again next year. So we want to make sure our students are down there doing the best they can.
So you were also another part that I remember is you all taking young people over to Africa for a life-changing experience. And I know you were over there. How long recently?
I was there last month.
Yeah. And
for 2 weeks, we went to Benin, West Africa. And it was an experience. I've been traveling Africa for now 10 years, but this was probably one of the most powerful experience that I had over the last 10 years.
Was it something different or unique?
It was something different. It was really the history that they shared with us. There were 2 naming ceremonies.
That's right.
Yeah, it was 2 naming ceremonies. People had identified themselves after doing the DNA testing that they were from Benin. And so it was just an amazing experience. We went to places where we talked about their religion. And so Benin, interesting enough, still practice voodoo. And that is our natural religion, if you hear what the African says. And it was only after the Europeans came in and tried to brainwash us as their storytelling about Christianity. And so all of that was just powerful
Yeah.
because I had not heard that story before.
Wow.
And so
Wow.
it was powerful in so many ways.
Wow.
It really was.
And it looked like I saw some clips.
Yes.
From you and Councilmember-elect Trayon
Exactly.
White. And some of the clips, it just looked like y'all had a lot of fun interacting.
Yes.
Like
it
you all
was
were
really
in the
good.
midst.
It was really good.
Of the villages and in the communities. It wasn't like you all were in some resort somewhere. And I appreciated just seeing those kind of interactions.
There was this one village we went to. It's all on water, and all the houses are on stilts. And so even the little kids, in order to go to a store or to a neighbor's house, they're in their boats, and they're 5 and they're 6 and they're 7 years old, and they're hustling. There's no reason why we cannot educate our kids here to do better and want more for themselves. Our ancestors demand it.
Yeah.
They're looking at us to make sure that we're doing that with our students.
Yes.
And so it was really good. I was happy that our council member-elect was able to join me on that trip. And next year, in December, we are taking some kids to Ghana.
Wow,
So
West
that's where
Africa.
we're going. Yeah, that's where we're going next year.
Oh, that's
kids.
awesome.
Yes. Parents are not even allowed to come.
gotta
You
ask,
have to ask, right? You have
Well,
to ask.
listen, we're about to go to our
Yes.
final break. Wanda, thank you for joining us, sitting in with us. It's always a blessing hearing all the great work that you do. This Saturday at the Arc, Dancing with the Scholars is coming back for a 6th year.
Yes.
And we're just so proud and grateful for you gracing us. And Doing Good will be on location.
Wonderful.
We're looking forward to capturing all that great footage. And so I just wanted to share with you that you are an inspiration. You know, when I think of your dedication and your focus, and I'm grateful to be able to glean from your example. And I just want to thank you for seamlessly leading those of us that are still trying to figure some things out on how to do it. I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for that, really, honestly, from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you for always being supportive of what we're doing, because you also see the vision, and I mean, because you're doing it all the time. You're educating people through empowerment and all of that. So I thank you for the work that you're doing as well. So thank you for having me. I appreciate
we're
it.
definitely.
I'm waiting for that
so
blue
Black,
when you come out.
You got a blue night here.
I'm proud. I'm poking out my chest right
Yes,
now.
yes.
But
No, I can't see that right now.
I just thank you for all the work that you're doing. And you're just an inspiration to the whole city, not just Ballou, but just to us all.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
you.
Keep what you got until you get what you need, y'all. You got to give a lot just to get what you need sometimes, y'all. Give me the bridge now.
Training Grounds, Inc. is a 501c3 nonprofit established over 10 years ago. Our mission is to assist youth and adults with personal, career, and leadership development through training and support services.
I'm walking to jobs. I'm getting on the bus for jobs. It's like I'm hungry. I don't want to stop.
I'm working. I'm a full-time mom. I'm happy, and I think I'm a success.
For more information, visit www.traininggroundsdmv.org.
This segment is brought to you by Monument Enterprises, your complete facility service provider with many maintenance solutions and one point of contact, offering property management, operations and maintenance, janitorial services, and much more.
What's up, man? Man, what was you doing, man? What's up with that? Man, I was doing the ooh. Hey, yo, man, come on. What's up? I've been hanging out at the Fantasia, you know, they been dropping their hands over there. Hey, man, what's up with the Fantasia? Man, what's up with that? Females is alright. Yeah, they be deaf. They be deaf. I want that. All the deaf, all the money. Hey, yo, my Mike, you got that, man?
So this is your host Tom Brown. My co-host Black Washington is in the building.
Oh, yeah.
The Doing Good movement is back. In our new digs, we're going to actually do some fun things in here this year. We're excited. We want to thank again our wonderful guest that we have, Wanda Lockridge. They're having a great event this Saturday at the Arc, starting at 6 p.m. Tickets are still on sale. You can go to WilliamLockridgeCommunityFoundation.org and purchase tickets. And you're going to have a wonderful time. It's Dancing with the Scholars is the name of the event. So, Black, we talked a little bit about your health scare.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, on this show, we try to point out the good that's in every situation. And I tell you, as your friend, you know, when I got the call in the news, I was deeply concerned, and I was, you know, just out of my love for you, just hoping for the best. And but we've talked over the last few months, and your perspective and your behavior has shifted. I just wanted you to talk a little bit about what you found out to be helpful and positive in going through that ordeal.
Well, I don't take life for granted. And basically, my health has always been important. So I'm not the type that if something's going on with me, I won't go to the doctor. If it's something out of the and when it wasn't, I immediately called the ambulance. Now, that was a funny story in itself. I'm in the ambulance.
Mm-hmm.
The young lady, she going to look at me and say, I ain't trying to be funny, boo-boo, but you having a heart attack. Real talk. I'm not making this up.
Oh,
so,
was this was the EMT?
Yes. Yes. She knew what she was doing, but she, you know, had a little flavor, you know. So she was like, I mean, she didn't clap her hands and grab the air and all that. She should have, the way she delivered it, but she was like, I'm not trying to be funny, but you're having a heart attack. Now, my main concern was, where y'all taking me? Because if you was to make a right on Southern Avenue, it was going to have a problem.
We ain't talking about that.
But no, they took me to GW. I was fine. I was good.
Well, he about to get us sued, and we just got our first episode. We love all hospitals.
No, we do. I just didn't want to go to a particular one.
Yes, sir.
So what they did was they did a procedure where they went through my wrist and they inserted 2 stents in my heart. But they were like, Mr. Washington, you got to stop smoking. And I was like, that's not even up for discussion. I quit. They was like, well, you just saying that because you don't have no cigarettes, right? And I was like, no, I'm saying this because I want to see my grandkids go to college and have kids of their own. And then, like I said, I had a ball this summer. So it was like, I was just eating crazy. I mean, I was in New Orleans eating gator and poor boys and eating like I'm 18 years old. And it caught up with me. They said I had a clogged artery and, you know, I need to watch what I eat. So now I eat much cleaner now. Yeah. Stop smoking and I exercise.
Well, was this, can you clarify something? And hopefully our crack production team will be able to get footage of this. Was this was after, how long after the backflip was this?
About a month.
A month? So you did a no-hand backflip on Facebook.
Right.
And a month later, you found yourself in cardiac arrest.
Yeah, but it
was you don't see no relation.
No, it ain't had nothing to do with that. It had something to do with my eating habits.
Okay. I'm not a doctor.
Trying to put me out there, though.
We're going to go to break and we're going to talk about a very special event. Very special event we got a chance to be a part of a couple weeks ago, and then we're going to close it out. Training Grounds, Inc. is a 501c3 nonprofit established over 10 years ago. Our mission is to assist youth and adults with personal, career, and leadership development through training and support services.
I'm walking to jobs. I'm getting on the bus for jobs. It's like I'm hungry. I don't want to stop.
I'm working. I'm a full-time mom. I'm happy, and I think I'm a success.
For more information, visit www.traininggroundsdmv.org.
I'm somewhere in my future, and I look much better than I look right now.
This segment is brought to you by Monument Enterprises, your complete facilities service provider with many maintenance solutions and one point of contact, offering property management, operations and maintenance, janitorial services, and much more.
What's up, man? Man, what was you doing, man? What's up with that? Man, I was doing the ooh. Hey, yo, man, them eyes. What's up? I've been hanging out at the Fantasia, you know, they been dropping their hands over up there. Hey, man, what's up with the Fantasia? Man, what's up with that? Females is alright. Yeah, they be deaf. They be deaf. I want that. Oh, they deaf on the money. Hey, yo, my phone's at. Hey, Mike, you got that, man?
We are still doing good on the Doing Good movement. I'm your host, Tom Brown, with my co-host, Eric Black Washington, in the building.
In the building.
Yes, indeed, man. Listen, it's always a pleasure. We've had another great time. But a couple weeks ago, I must say, I was part of hosting a very special event, man. That gala.
Oh, my
The
God.
Training Grounds Gala, it was so many people I'd like to thank. I'd like to certainly thank Jeanette Horde-Smith. I'd like to thank my board and the co-event chairs, Lou Dubin and Vance Gregg. I want to thank all my staff and team, especially Lori Jones and others that really labored. But, man, we had a ball.
That was a classy event, Tom.
And you know what? You and Autumn, y'all were dressed to a T. I think y'all may have gotten best dressed that night, brother.
Thank you. Shout out to Georgetown. I had to take it there for this one. Then it was your 50th, man. I was like, you know what? I know how to put it on when I want to.
Man, you put it on that night, bro. I was so proud.
We had a ball, man.
Man, so were you there, man, to see when they played Tom Brown, Jamaican Funk?
Man, I was there it was just so many highlights of that evening. You can't just pick one.
Yeah,
but when they played that, you lost your mind.
Yeah, I mean, because you know what? Everybody knows that's one of my favorite songs. I mean, it got my name in it, the name of the artist,
and it's funky,
Tom Brown.
right?
But I'd never been anywhere where they played it live, and I didn't know they were going to hit that.
It was your day, yeah.
I'm just sitting there enjoying it, being all, I'm the executive
dignified,
director,
right?
In the balcony, and then they hit that song, and I'm saying.
And he went straight Ward 8 on him.
I'm about to lose my cool. Like, I know that's my favorite song. I never heard nobody hit that, and they killing it.
Yeah.
So then at first I said, nah, don't do that. You too, you dressed up, bow tied. Then I got up and went like behind the wall, like closer to the stage. I was like, are you really going to do this? Now I'm thinking, Scott, I'm like trying to figure out, this could go real bad for you, or it could be a hit. So now I don't even know what dance move to actually do. And I'm thinking I'm in backstage, and the band has no idea this is going down. They don't know me well enough to know that
that's your song.
I'm going.
They had to.
Next thing I know, George Jefferson hit the stage, bro.
Let me tell you something. Can I just say this? You got the moves. I give you your props.
Thank you, sir.
You could cut a rug.
Yeah, yes, sir.
It's the facial expressions.
What you talking about?
Those facial. Have you seen? You know when you smell something. That's the face he made. He was like.
But I was it was hard to, and you know what? It was so many beautiful people that I love in one building, and everything came together nicely. The place was decorated. All the children, the young people,
your grandson stole the show.
Oh man, yeah, EJ.
He is so
that
smart.
Young man, that is my
he
little.
Said, Look,
that's one of my little geniuses.
He was sitting with Tom on the podium, right? He said, "I just want to." What did he say? He just want
to. Let's everyone stand and give a round of
applause for my mommy.
My
He said a round of applause. I'm like, how does he even know what a round of applause means?
He's pretty special. I love all my grandchildren, and they all have a unique personality. But that night, that young man, He blessed us yet again. But I'm going to tell you, one of my favorite moments, well, I had a couple. One was dedication from my family. It was cool.
Yeah,
but
that
the
was
children, the young people.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot about that.
Oh, my goodness. The
They
children of
spelling
the Love program.
They naming all the
Man,
presidents.
listen, they spelled it. I tonight can't even say what they spelled. It was what was it? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And they spelled it. And I'm like saying, I can't even say it.
But they named all the presidents.
Every president in order.
Except for Trump.
Yeah, no, he wasn't president-elect yet, so he's still not president now.
Right, yeah,
so
anything can happen.
It wouldn't count. So
right.
So here's the thing. One of my favorite moments though was when the former mayor Vince Gray.
Oh, he was in there cutting a rug.
Listen, I didn't know he could dance like that.
Me neither.
And it was. I kept thinking he was going to sit down. I'm thinking, he do his thing, public servant, come say hello to people.
Shout out to Vincent Gray. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Ward 7 council member again. Right. So I'm excited. But let me tell you something. That brother, he cut a rug. But shout out also to Brian Lanier and Kenny Allen. They didn't get a chance to give up everything they had, but what they gave us was awesome. Mm-hmm. And then, later on with my man Sugar Bear, and James Funk.
Oh,
man, they gave a legendary performance,
and the lady
man. Yes, indeed.
Oh, shout out to Karen.
Yeah, so I'm blessed. I'm honored that we had a great night. I'm looking forward to what's coming up next. But I was just so grateful that we were able to get so many people out to celebrate the lives, the transforming of lives that we've been able to do.
Yeah, that was a classic.
And I'm so glad you all were able to make it, because certainly the next night. We're not even going to talk about the next night event because you weren't there.
Yeah, I didn't even get to make it.
We ain't even going to go there. But listen, family, we're just glad to spend this time with you this evening. The Doing Good movement is back and better than ever before. We're looking forward to having some great experiences, introducing you to some great people, and showing you some great events. So what I want to say as we close is, listen, right now I know the United States and the world is in a different and unique time right now. But I'll tell you that in every challenge that we've faced in this world, the human side, humanity has risen to the occasion. And I have no doubt that in the United States of America, we will find a way to rise to the occasion and make all things work together for our what? Doing good.
That's right.
So I'm grateful that you joined us today. We're looking forward. I want you to look up. I want you to be excited about the fact that you're still above ground. Here's two blessings that if you're listening to me, chances are you woke up. If you're listening to me, chances are in some way you have the ability to get up. If you get those two things, the rest is gravy. I'm your boy, Tom Brown, the host of Doing Good Movement, my co-host, Black Washington. We're grateful to have you all here. We're signing off. Take us home.
One child grows up to be somebody that just loves to learn. And another child grows up to be somebody that just loves to burn. You see, mama loves both of these children.